Okay, we are still tracking our radar now. Let's take a look really quickly, Nick, at our storm chasers view right now in Bannin County. You can see that it's starting to come down there, and you said it could be making its way to our area here in Austin.
Yeah, the general direction of this severe thunderstorm in Bannin County is into western Williamson and northwestern Travis County. I don't think as many of us are going to see rain or storms this evening as we did Monday night. I think about 40% of central Texas now should get some rain and storms out of this here. But this is the view in Bannin County and the strong wind coming with this storm, as well as the persistent hail threat. That's our storm chaser there, Gabe Cox. Let's give you the perspective of how the sky looks now. This is from Liberty Hill, our Santa Rita Ranch camera looking off to the west there in western Williamson County at that storm approaching from the northwest, moving to the southeast. Certainly an ominous view there. There's plenty of lightning along with this. Large hail is the primary threat, to a slightly lower extent damaging wind. And then we're watching for the even lower chance for an isolated tornado, although so far does not look like one is imminent. Severe thunderstorm warning, though, continues for central and eastern Bannin County, as well as western Williamson, northwestern Travis County until 6 p.m. The potential for some considerably large hail with this storm. As I take the radar into just reflectivity mode and you don't have to get distracted by the lightning, you can see the intense rain coming down right over 281, about to cross 29 in eastern Bannin County, and then heading for the Liberty Hill area with plenty of heavy rain into western Williamson County and then eventually northwestern Travis County if this storm holds together. It had shown some signs of weakening and now a redevelopment just east of the city of Bannin. As far as the hail goes, we're now estimating up to about 2.5 inch size hail now almost due east of Bannin. And if this continues on its current pace, it would head almost right for Liberty Hill and possibly Cedar Park after that. The storm still has questionable potential to hold together, but for right now it's been ongoing for about an hour now. We're not seeing any significant rotation. The rotation so far has been rather broad. I think computer models are overestimating the rain coverage going into this evening. I think it's going to be a little more localized, so not as much of the hill country seeing the rain and storms here at 6 and 7, but the progress taking it into the metro once we get, say, between the hours of 6 and 7:30, and then the storms in general moving off to the southeast toward the middle and late part of the evening, but just perhaps not quite as widespread as this. So I know we're all hoping for more rain, at least many of us are. I don't think as many of us are going to get the rain here tonight. Then the low clouds come back briefly for tomorrow morning, mixing out to reveal a mix of sun and clouds for tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon looking mostly dry, but late afternoon into tomorrow night, we may see another round of some storms. 40% rain and storm coverage tonight. That would leave 60% of central Texas rain-free this evening. Overnight lows heading down to 69. There is a 2 out of 5 severe weather risk, though, so should storms make it to where you are, large hail, damaging wind, the primary threats there, but also some localized flash flooding, too, especially in some of our eastern counties where we've seen some higher rainfall amounts, not just this week, but over the last few weeks. Tomorrow's rain chances at 30%, so the general idea is rain chances have been lowering over the last couple of days, and then they lower even more to 20% on Friday, and then they almost go back and forth between a 10 to 20% rain chance this weekend into early next week. Here's a look at our first warning weather 7-day forecast. Temperatures do drop a little bit into Friday thanks to a cold front that comes through. Not a huge drop, but a drop. And then we're back in the upper 80s Saturday, 90s returning Sunday through the middle of next week.